Hey everybody, it's April 6th. It's a Monday, and I'm chilling here in the Stardust Theater. It's 6:30. No, it's 5:30. 5:30, almost 6 o'clock. And showtime's at 7:30. It's going to be a blast. I've got a good technical team behind me. Rudy's my technical director. Up in the booth, I've got Albert, and down here on the stage, I got Alan and Richard helping me out. And our technical rehearsal went so quick, I've got some spare time. So I'm going to tell you about how I got here to the Norwegian Star. What an amazing experience this was. For those of you who don't travel a whole bunch, this will be a fun thing. And for those of you that travel a whole bunch, live on planes and that sort of thing, it won't be that exciting for you. Basically started with me leaving the Rui Palace in Cabo St. Lucas on Friday. I caught a taxi. Yep, a taxi. They have a shuttle service, but you have to book the shuttle service in advance, and it only costs $15. But you have to book it before you get to Cabo, because once you get to Cabo, you're not allowed to use the $15 shuttle, and you have to pay $70. $70, yeah, $70 to take a cab to the airport. That was exciting. Got to the airport, did a little check-in, and then I sat around for a couple hours until it was time to get on the plane. I flew from Cabo to Los Angeles, got off the plane. It was flight 251 with Alaskan Airlines. And you go through United States Immigration and Customs, so you collect your bag and all that stuff. That's cool, but then they don't tell you what gate you're going to, and you're still on the same flight, 251. So then I got out the other side with my bags, and I went to put them back onto the conveyor, so they go back, and they went, oh, no, 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 you have to take your bags with you from Terminal 1 to Terminal 3, so if you wouldn't mind walking outside the building, and then around LAX to Terminal 3, and then go recheck your bag in. So I did that, then go through security, and then go find your gate. Of course, my gate was 32A, way down at the end. Got there, and I was the second to last person to board the plane. Thank God I made it. I got on the plane, and it was wonderful. There was an empty seat next to me. The gentleman next to me was one of those people that doesn't like to talk, so I had plenty of time to sleep. I got in at 10 o'clock at night. There was nobody in the clearance hall at Canada Customs. Got through nice and quick. I was home by 11 o'clock. By midnight, I'd unpacked, repacked, and gone to sleep, because 4 hours later at 4 o'clock in the morning, I was up and on my way to the airport. Cheryl Wilson picked me up, Dave Wilson's wife, and she drove Lori, Hannah, and I out to the airport, where we checked in, went to the little VIP lounge, then from the VIP lounge to the plane, and flew into LAX. Gone to LAX early, like 9:30 in the morning. And an odd thing, they never told us to take the headphones off. The movie played right until we landed. In fact, it was playing after we landed. I think it threw me off a little bit, because, well, I forgot to take off my video camera. It's an HDV ZR Z1U. You guys can look it up. It came with a very zoom camera. It was in a seahorse case. It's only worth about, well, with all the accessories, probably about 10 grand I left sitting on the plane with no markings or anything on it. When I got off and collected all our luggage, I still didn't realize that I'd left it. Because I was just annoyed that nobody from Norwegian Cruise Lines had come to pick us up. You see, they pay for a port agent to actually come out and do it, and the port agent just didn't bother. So that left us stranded at the airport with all our luggage, and it wouldn't fit into a cab. So my friend Kenrick Ice McDonald came and picked us up, bless his little heart, drove us all the way out to San Pedro Pier, and we had a great time talking and hanging out. I watched his new DVD that he's working on. You got to see it. Born to Be This. It's great. And then got onto the ship. Oh, getting on the ship was fun. Hannah's a passenger. Lori and I are crew, but Hannah gets to be a passenger. And so she's not allowed to come on the crew gangway where we come on. Instead, they wanted her to walk up by herself up the passenger gangway at the other end of the ship and carry her own luggage and do her own clearance and everything. She's 8 years old. Wasn't going to happen. It took a little bit, but our friend Donabelle sorted things out, and we got onto the ship and checked into our old room, 4202. Everything was really cool, and then we went down to personnel, checked in, and that's when I realized I was missing the camera. Panic set in. Phoned Air Canada. They filed a report, but said there wasn't really anything to do about it. The best thing I could do was to go back out to LAX, but I couldn't, because see, once you sign onto the ship, you can't leave until immigration clears you the ship, which is in 7 days. But I phoned my friend Kenrick Ice McDonald, who went in and spoke to the people, and they were very generous, and they gave him my camera and everything, so it's safe and secure. They found it. What an exciting day that was. All looked after, so all's well that ends well. Yesterday was watching the talented Gina and Ryan cast do their Music of the Night production. It was nice that I knew people like Liam and Anna and Jonathan in the show, and some of the other young people that I'd met in the 1 week when they'd signed on back in January. All well and to do. Hung out with Paul, our cruise director, and had a few drinks last night at their white hot party. And then Ian Wilson, an old buddy of ours from all the way back in 1998 on the Norwegian Sky, is on here as the port consultant. And Sean Burns, who sings, and all sorts of other people showed up out of the clear blue. Well, the night went on long, and now it's today. I didn't go off in Cabo, but what a surprise. See, now I was just there a couple of days ago. There really was no reason. Now I'm ready to do the show. I'm so ready to do the show. I live to perform. I really do. It's pretty much it. And it clears my mind, keeps me away from thinking of other things that trouble me or plague my head. And for me, I guess it's therapy. It just keeps me really focused. So I'm looking forward to tonight. And then tomorrow I'll be able to say hello to some of the people. And I don't work again until the very last day of the cruise. And Paul's been very kind in giving me a sleight of hand show. It'll be like at 1:45 in the afternoon. And we'll just see how many bodies I can fill in this beautiful theater. Well, I'll try posting this online. And we'll talk to you very soon. Keep well. Keep busy. But most of all, keep happy.